Hi guys, good afternoon. So this is Arlene from the Philippines, and as you can see, I'm outside today because I'm checking 8,000 square meter farm located here in San Antonio, Quezon Province, Philippines. And before I forget, I want to thank all my subscribers for continuously supporting my channel. Thank you so much guys. Your likes, subscription, comments, and sharing of all my videos here in YouTube really help fund my scholarship program for indigent high school and college students. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so let's go back. So this 8,000 square meter farm lot is located along two-way lane cemented barangay road, and it's actually 7 kilometers away from San Antonio town proper, 22 kilometers away from Lipa City, Batangas, and 2 hours away from Metro Manila, with a long frontage of 70 meters. So let's check this property. Okay guys, so as you can see, we have a newly constructed barangay road here, and it's actually very nice. So as you can see, we have here the electrical post of Meralco, and the water supply is being supplied by the local water system. It's owned by the barangay, and of course we have converged internet connection over here. So as you can see, your immediate neighbors are actually, or neighborhood are actually, farms, because this area is very well known for its farming activities. So there's a lot of fruit bearing trees like coconut trees, banana trees, and citrus. And what I really like about this property, it comes with the perfect mountain view. So you can see the neighbor is busy with fencing their farms. Wait, it's very noisy. Okay, so the jeepney stopped, so let's proceed. So as I mentioned earlier, the frontage of the property is 70 meter deep. So the property border starts right over here. So 70 meter up to where I parked the car. So I'm gonna show you that one. And of course you will see the perfect mountain view, which I'm really looking forward to. I really like this area, especially because all the neighbors are very friendly and accommodating. And of course, this is one of the cleanest barangays I have been. And yeah, you will not see any plastic actually on the road. So it's really perfect. So here you can see that is the water tank for the water supply. So actually it's in this property, but I think they already have an agreement with the owner or the seller. So it won't be a problem, and the space being occupied by the water tank will be deducted from the total lot area of the property. Okay, so here guys, that is the mountain. Okay, so that is actually Mount Malarayat, and you can see the perfect view with lots of coconut trees. So actually you can see that still not all parts of the road are cemented because we are waiting for the next budget. So here we have an immediate sari-sari store, but really like the mountain view. Yep, so there you go, that is the trash can, and you will be able to find it actually in all parts of the barangay, along the road of course. So let's go and check this one. So I'm driving, no, not driving, I'm walking back. So those people actually are mending their fence, or they're building new ones, because yeah, the road has to be adjusted, the road size, so they have to build another set of fence for that. So this is the whole property. Actually, let's check the frontage. So there you go, that's Kuya Pido and my sister. So the whole frontage up to the part where you can see the car. So it's really nice, and actually it's full of coconut trees and citrus. So let's go. And if I'm not mistaken, actually this property is bordering the river. So in that way, you have actually an easement of minimum 15 to 20 meter long. So as you can see over here, these are Madre cacao trees, and they are planted along the border to make sure that, yeah, the border is actually in a straight line in that way, because you know, fencing is still quite expensive. Sorry about that. I have to clean the glass of the phone because it looks very misty to me. So here, oh, it's actually quite windy. It's very, very nice. 8,000 square meter, guys. So we have hundreds of citrus and a lot of coconut trees. So we are going to the end of the property. So the terrain is actually flat. And I think, of course, we are approaching the easement of the property because there's a river. It will be going a little bit down. Hanggang doon pa, kuya, di ka? Looks like. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we are wrong. But hindi, kuya. Parang kasama pa siya. Bakit bagong tabas? Kasama, yeah, we have to confirm the shape of the property. Yeah. Okay. So look at the mountain view, guys. That is perfect. So, but don't worry about the shape of the property. Later on, we're gonna drop by at the seller's house, and I will incorporate the shape of the property on this video. Okay, in that way, you will be informed. Very nice. Ang ganda. Yep. We have to go down. So this is a little bit going down. So don't worry about it. Elevation of... Ang daming tanim na kamote. Kamote ba? May... Okay, let's check.
Ilog na yun, kabilang yun. Lubot.
Pero kuya, kasama...
Pero hindi abot sa ilog.
Hindi ba ito abot sa ilog?
Hindi dyan, binilas-labas na rin.
Sayang na.
Wala, yung mahabang panahit ang makagat. Diyan kan, di nila ang...
Hanggang dito lang sa may mahogany. Ito, sa may mahogany trees lang. Ana? We are very sorry, guys. We didn't reach... Actually, this 8,000 square meter doesn't include the easement for the river because, look, we already have the boundary wall here, the boundary fence. Those mahogany trees, they used to mark actually the end of the property. So, looks like there's another property and then it will be the river. So, this is how it looks like over here. Very nice. So, here, you can see that one. So the shape of this property, if I'm not mistaken, it's either rectangle or it's more of a letter L. So because it's longer here and on the other side, it's actually shorter. Hanggang dito lang siya, kuya. Yeah, so here, that's why it's letter L. So here, and we have to go up again. So, sorry guys, it's not a complete rectangle. It's more of a letter L. Then going up over there. So, but as you can see, this area is still flat, okay? So, it's all flat. So, from what I can see, this is like around the lower portion is like, if I'm not mistaken, like 800 square meter. And this one going up, that's the higher portion of the property, which is when you go up over there, that is completely flat. So having slope is actually normal in this kind of area because we are close to the mountain, or this is a little bit mountainous area actually. So here only to the side, okay? Yep. Wow, you see the mountain, guys. And oh, look at all these nice coconut trees. I love coconut. Okay, guys. Now I'm catching my breath. So there's a small nip hut here. That is the seller's resting place or bahay kubo. And they are working over here. And of course, you see, that is the mountain view. Very nice. And going over here, so actually this is still part of the property because the house is still part of the property, right? Very nice, guys. So guys, you can see that is the water tank. And yeah, this is the sari-sari store, okay? So let's go. Yeah. So you have a few banana trees actually over here. Yeah, the neighbors confirmed that this property does not reach the river. Unfortunately, we are very sorry, guys, because I would really love to have access to the river because of the easement. You know, because you have additional 15 to 20 meters. That's perfect, but unfortunately, yep, this is not included. So here I can see again the mountain view, and that is the water tank, okay? That's still part of the property. Very nice. Very, very nice. Look at that, guys. Perfect. I really love coconut trees. Okay, guys, that ends our tour for this 8,000 square meter located here in San Antonio, Quezon Province, Philippines. So let's just recap. This is 7 kilometers away from San Antonio town proper, 22 kilometers away from Lipa City, and 2 hours away from Metro Manila. And I think from the airport it's between 2 to 2.5 hours away to the airport. And this has a long frontage of 70 meters and the depth is 114. It's shaped letter L, and actually the elevation on this property is 160 meters above sea level. That is actually quite high because this area is a mountainous area. So if you are interested in this property, you can send email at arlene.lewandowski@gmail.com, or you can send message via Viber, WhatsApp, or Telegrams, or call 0917-621-4090 or 0998-574-7194. So the price of this property is actually, including the transfer of title into your name, is 9.8 million, or you can opt without transferring the title into your name. And for this, we will negotiate with the seller. So thank you so much, guys. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Bye.